guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I decided to go ahead and do the how I did my makeup in high school video. Oh my god, this is gonna be so embarrassing. So before I get into the video, guys, please ignore this rack of crap right here. I'm actually making a dress and working on some stuff for the store, and ignore that mess also because I'm working on the dress like I said. I just didn't feel like moving this rack with all this stuff, so hopefully it doesn't distract you guys too much. Just act like it's not there. Just imagination, use your imagination, pretend something else is there. Someone told me I should go ahead and do this tag or whatever, and I normally don't do a lot of tags on my channel, but I thought this one was really funny and interesting on how I got into makeup. So let's go ahead and just get into it. In high school, I was like the nerdy kid, kind of sorta. I was like really shy and quiet. Unless you knew me, that's how you can figure out like, oh, who's that girl and stuff. So most of the time I was quiet and shy and whatever, unless I started making friends in class, and then I became like Jackie. I was very kind of like, not stuffy or like uptight, but I was just very kind of like strict on certain ways of how I would act out in public versus if you like came to my house and hung out with me. By the way, Zoe's right here, so if you see something, that's Zoe. When it came to makeup, I really couldn't, I was not allowed to wear makeup like through middle school and high school and stuff. I started getting into makeup like my senior year in high school. So that's when I really got into makeup. But most of high school I did not wear makeup unless I went into my mom's purse and stole her mascara and her eyeliner. And the reason why I knew what those were because I saw her put it on, but I didn't know anything about makeup. So fast forward up until junior year, I was working at a beauty supply store, and that's when I kind of got a little sneak peek into what makeup was. And of course at a beauty supply they do sell like their little cheap makeup and stuff like that, but I still didn't really know anything about makeup. My senior year, I was still kind of working at the beauty supply, then I quit, and then I started working at a daycare, and I was still kind of getting into makeup. But it wasn't until like my freshman year into college is when I actually started really playing with makeup a lot. So that year I moved out of my mom's house and I was staying in my dorm at Prairie View, so I was kind of doing my own thing and just really getting into makeup. I still wasn't like no guru or anything. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to mix between the end of high school and my freshman year in college together because that's really when I started getting into makeup. And like I said, guys, I didn't know what I was doing. It was a hot mess. As far as like primers or anything, who needs a primer? I didn't use a primer. First of all, I didn't even know what a primer was. I didn't know what a primer was until I actually started doing my makeup my last like 2 years in college, actually, like a little bit before I started YouTube. So there was no primer involved in this routine at all. Matter of fact, my senior year in high school, there was no foundation involved in this routine. I didn't start wearing foundation until my freshman year in college, but it wasn't even like a foundation routine, guys. It was so bad. For my eyebrows, since I always do my eyebrows first, I'm going to show you guys what I used to do. So I used to get a eyebrow pencil or eye pencil, whatever pencil I can find at the time. I think at the time I was kind of using like some random brand in NYX. So if I didn't have a NYX pencil, I'll just use a random brand. And I'm going to insert pictures, guys. Oh my god, don't make fun of my pictures, y'all. They're so bad. But I'm going to show you guys what I did to my eyebrows. So I'm just going to grab like a little spoolie. I'm going to show you guys. So I would just brush my eyebrows, and then I would take the pencil, and this is a dual pencil. This is by Ulta. This is like one of the cheapest ones I have right now. And because I needed black, yes, black, not brown, black, this was really soft and it's just cheap. Just think of a cheap version, a cheaper version than this. So I would just literally draw my eyebrow. Oh my god, who taught me how to do this? I don't know. I want to blend this out so bad because I know it's wrong, but I used to just draw them on just like this. with black eyeshadow, black pencil. And this front is not an exaggeration, as you guys can see. The only reason why I'm not making it exactly like the photos is because my eyebrows are not that thin. I used to use the little eyebrow razor and I would really make my eyebrows really thin. I already have like thin eyebrows, guys, like I already have thin eyebrows, and I would use the razor and make them really pencil thin except for like this part. And then I would go in and just do this. Okay, so that was my eyebrows. There was no, putting the concealer, cleaning it up. It was literally just like this. I went to school like this, but I'm not finished. So for my eyes, okay, it's a whole story on my eyeshadow, so I'm gonna show you guys. On my eyeshadow, I was working at the beauty supply and this lady came in. She was an older lady and she was trying on wigs, and her eyeshadow was really pretty. Well, from what I thought, it was really pretty and sparkly and vibrant. And I asked her, I was like, oh my gosh, how did you get your eyeshadow so pretty like that? And she told me her daughter worked at MAC, and she shows her how to do her makeup. And I'm like, oh my god, I always wanted to work at MAC. Back then I wanted to work at MAC. And I was like, oh my god, da da da. I thought that was so cool. So she told me, girl, it's easy. You can do it with these little eyeshadows here in the beauty supply. Go ahead and get you one of those concealer sticks and you plop that on and then you put your eyeshadow on. And I was like, a concealer stick? I don't even know what that is. And she was, yeah, they have them at like Walgreens or CVS, any like makeup place, and you can get a CoverGirl concealer stick, and they have them in different brands. Yeah, you just get your little concealer stick and you put that on there and you put your eyeshadow on and you're good. And I was like, okay. So there was a Walgreens right across the street from my house. So of course I went to Walgreens and I picked up concealer sticks. So the one that I found today is by Maybelline. I took the concealer stick and I literally just put this on my eyes. I put this on. I remember this process. And then you rub it in. So this was like my eyeshadow primer. And I would put it all up there, and mind you, my eyebrows is already done, so all up there, and do the same thing here. And this is no joke, guys, like you guys will see from the pictures, like this may be a little bit more of exaggeration of what I did because I can't remember exactly. Like I really want to clean this up, but I'm pretty sure I like obviously cleaned this up because I didn't have like concealer stick all over my face. But I like probably wipe that and then fix my brows if they got messed up. The eyeshadows from the beauty supply, but because I didn't go to the beauty supply to get those eyeshadows, I'm just going to use my 252 palette. It's about as cheap as the eyeshadows, just with more eyeshadows. And I'm going to replicate this look up here, that green look. Yeah, I did that, guys. I matched my eyeshadows with my clothes. I did it. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I'm going to take this 252 palette. And in this palette, it has like all these greens, and I'm going to show you what I did. And so you see this little applicator that comes with eyeshadows? That's what I would use. And I think I did buy like some cheap brushes. I actually still have a few. I don't even know why I still have them. They were from like Walmart. Some little cheap brushes. I don't even have like the eyeshadow brush. But I would take this too, and I'm going to take like a shimmery green, because I think I had a shimmer green. And I just put that, girl, I just put it all over. So I will put that all on, as y'all can see from the photo. And I used to match my eyeshadow with my outfits. Yep, if I had a shirt on that had like rainbow colors, and I've done it before, I would do rainbow colors on my eye. Don't ask me why I did that. And I would literally take this eyeshadow all the way up there, like that. Once I had that layer down, once I had this down, I did blend it out with a brush a little bit, because I did, like I said, I did have like some cheap brushes, and I did kind of blend that out just a little bit. And then I went in with a darker shade, because obviously I had on black, so you know I gotta put some dark in there. And I'm gonna say I probably used black, not quite sure, so I'm just gonna take a dark green, because I did like to match my outfits, and I put like dark green all in here. I mean, it's not so bad. Is it that bad, y'all? It's not that bad. But I know I did something like this. And then I took black. I know I took black because I had black on. And I probably put like black in here. And this is that look, guys. This is that same makeup. I mean, just different eyeshadows, but it's the same concept. I was not playing. I was matching for real. Couldn't tell me nothing. So once I did my eyes, and I really thought this was like really cute, like for real though. So usually in high school, this is kind of like what I did. I would just do my eyebrows, my eyeshadow, and then mascara. As far as when the Stiletto mascara by Maybelline came out, I thought, girl, I had to have that because I thought it was so cute. So I went and picked it up and I thought, ooh, I got that new Stiletto. And this was one of the worst mascaras I've ever used. I don't know if they even changed the formula since then, but I didn't even know they still sold it. And so I just put this on, and I was for real with the mascara though. I would go in, and then I would get the blackest color because I thought that's what people did. They did the blackest black. And my eyebrows was already black, so why not have black lashes? So I just went in. So I put like one color, and as you can see, this mascara really doesn't do anything for my lashes. Like, they must have changed the formula because it used to be real clumpy. The brush still sucks. The brush is awful on this mascara. And it got to the point I would put so many coats on that my lashes would literally like clump together, guys. Like clump together. I didn't really do bottom lashes at all. So once I did that, I did do my waterline. I did do black. I didn't do wings. I didn't even know what that was. But I did do black liner in my waterline because that's what my mom did. My mom wore black liner, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I had that, and I would do that much. I wouldn't do anything else. If I got real creative, sometimes I would put it in all the way up there. Don't ask me why I did. So once, this was usually like what I did for school. I mean, this would be cleaned up. I would like get a wipe or a towel and kind of clean all this extra up from under there. But this is usually like high school right here. Now, early college, once I really got into foundation, I'm gonna show you guys what I did. So one of the very first foundations I used was the True Blend Minerals by CoverGirl, because it was like, I've heard it was like a mineral foundation. So I bought that, and then I used the Dream Mousse, was one of the first foundations that I've used. So I would take this, and I wouldn't do it like put a lot of it, but I would just put it in like places, and this was the same color. I don't think I've gotten any like darker or lighter, so this was literally the same color. So I would literally put this on. God knows this ain't the same color as my skin, but it was the closest one I could find. Here's one of the cheap brushes that I did have to like apply foundation, so I got something right, and I would just like put this on. Yep, just like this. And I wouldn't do like a whole bunch because I didn't really know that I needed a lot or what coverage was. I just wanted foundation. And bro, it looked just like this. Sometimes guys, not all the time, not every time I did makeup, because in some of my pictures you can see that I didn't even do foundation. And but when I did, this is what we got, you know, this is what happened. And that will be it. And you know, from right here it looks okay, but then in the sun I was glowing like a penny. I remember, but the reason why I stopped wearing it is because one day somebody, I think it was one of my friends, they was like, when I was at Prairie, they was like, girl, you look like you shining like a penny over there. You like really shining. And I was. I took out my phone and I looked and I was like, oh my God, my face was glowing, guys, like glowing, because this stuff make your face glow. So then once that was done, for blush, I didn't do blush a lot, but the blush that I did have at the time, which I still have, is this palette by Sally's. Don't ask me why I still have it. You can see how old it looks. So I did still have it, and I would just take a brush. I don't even remember what brush I had because I probably threw it away. So I'm just going to take the same brush, and I would take this blush and I would lightly dust it on my cheeks, even though it was too light for me. But I thought I was yellow bone for some reason. I don't know. And I would dust that. So can you guys see that? You probably can't even see it. That's how sad it was. And I didn't do lips. I didn't do none of that. This is basically all that I did. My eyebrows was basically like this. Yeah. Right now it doesn't look so bad. I mean, at least the eyeshadow is kind of blended a little bit. So guys, that was it. This is basically the look from high school, early college. Let me know what you think. If you want this, I can hook you up. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you guys are going to do the same tag, please like put yours, like put your video in a link in the comment section down below so I can check it out, because I've really been enjoying to see like what everybody did in high school. If you love this video, give it a thumbs up, and if this is your first time to my channel, please subscribe so I can get that 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And I can't wait to talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys.